Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 10.
Well, it was a chilly Labor Day, and it won't be getting warmer anytime soon. We have some first alert weather days the next few mornings. Let's start tonight with meteorologist Nathan Hopper to tell us just how cold it'll get. Nathan?
Yeah, Stacy, look at these temperatures right now, or look at our Luther Family Forward Skycam. See, things are clear and quiet out there. A few clouds still lingering, but by and large, things are quiet for us on this particular Skycam. And then, of course, looking at those temperatures, 39 already in Roseau, 41 in Grand Forks, 41 also in Thief River Falls, 39 already also for our friends there in Jamestown, 45 right now in Fargo. And also looking at the dew point temperatures, this is the measure of moisture in the air. We look at these quite often to see just how cold temperatures get, because very often the air temperature does fall toward that dew point in the overnight hours. And so when you have dew points like this in the low to mid 30s, this is a strong indication for us that there are quite a few spots that could see, of course, those low to mid 30s, perhaps even some upper 20s in the Devil's Lake Basin by the time everything is said and done come tomorrow morning. You can see satellite and radar showing a bit of a clearing of those skies, which also teams up with those cooler temperatures to cause an even colder night, because there's not a blanket of clouds keeping us insulated. So, of course, we'll talk about how cold it gets, and then, of course, Stacey, when things get a bit warmer, coming up here in a couple minutes.
All right, Nathan, thank you so much. Well, Labor Day weekend is coming to an end, which means people are hitting the road to head home. With more traffic, law enforcement is out and looking for people who shouldn't be behind the wheel after drinking. Valley News teams at Katie Opperly spoke with North Dakota Highway Patrol, who say this holiday is one of the highest on their radar.
North Dakota Highway Patrol is out in full force for Labor Day.
Right now we have a high visibility weekend for our department where we try to have as many people out on the roadway as possible. Short vacation requests are denied, those types of things, so we can get as many people on the roadway to lower those speeds and make it a safer travel way for people that are on the roadways. And it's also our last weekend for the Drive Sober, Get Pulled Over campaign.
Officials say Labor Day is one of the top travel days for the year. More people on the road means more people speeding and more people drinking and driving. As of Monday afternoon, Highway Patrol had already seen 22 DUI arrests for the holiday weekend.
22 is too many. Our state right now is experiencing fatalities. We are about 58 fatalities right now for the state, and 26% of those are because of alcohol, and it's 100% avoidable. So when we have a weekend with 22, that's just too high.
Fargo police put out a post saying the drivers between the ages of 18 and 34 who were killed in crashes over the Labor Day holiday period in 2018, 47% were drunk.
Driving drunk is a very selfish act. A lot of people try to rationalize it by saying, I don't want to leave my vehicle at the bar, or I only had a couple of drinks. But the people that really pay the price for it are the innocent people that are involved in an accident, if it is that. You have families that are devastated through no act of their own because somebody else was selfish and decided to drive home drunk.
Hendrickson says there is no excuse, holiday or not. Plan ahead, have a sober ride home, or call a ride service. In Fargo, Katie Opperly, Valley News Live.
North Dakota Highway Patrol made a post to social media this weekend saying a 20-year-old driver was stopped in Fargo going 104 in a 55, showing a breathalyzer reading .257. That's more than 3 times the legal limit. The driver also admitted to texting and driving. Officials urge you to be responsible, as these choices can be deadly. The family of a 22-year-old West Fargo man killed in a 2018 crash is working to keep his legacy alive, not only in the Red River Valley, but across the country. Since his passing, Cameron Bolton's organs, bones, and tissues have given gifts to dozens of people across the country. A story that's now paired with a painted Donate Life rock placed inside a plastic bag and distributed across the country.
So with each rock that goes out, I hope it spawns a conversation with the people who find it. And I hope that they take a look at Cameron's story and say, yes, I would like to be an organ donor, or what is Donate Life? What is this rock all about?
So far, as Mom Sarah says, all 50 states have at least one rock. She set the goal of eventually having a rock in every city in the country. Fisher says if you're interested in painting rocks or distributing some on your next family road trip, get in contact with her. You can find her email address on our VNL News app. Taking a look at our COVID-19 numbers, in Minnesota there are 638 confirmed cases along with 3 new deaths. In total, more than 1,800 deaths have been attributed to the disease. More than 73,000 people have recovered. In North Dakota, there are 171 new cases in the state. No new deaths are being reported. The death toll is at 156. The positivity rate is up to 7.11%. More than 17,000 North Dakotans will be getting the next round of federal unemployment assistance. That's because FEMA approved North Dakota and more than 40 other states for that extension. This version of unemployment assistance is more limited than the previous one. Only those who qualified for the last unemployment assistance program will be eligible for this round. Rather than the extra $600 a week many were receiving, this will be $300 a week for 3 weeks starting later this month.
This program should not get in the way of any future hiring, whether that's today, tomorrow, or the next day, because these dollars will only be going out to people that were previously unemployed.
The program was created by President Trump's executive order after Congress was unable to reach a deal. However, Democrats are threatening lawsuits because that executive order creates new tax rules, which the president does not have the power to make. The North Dakota AMVETS partnered with the Department of Public Instruction and Superintendent Kirsten Baszler to deliver copies of the Constitution to every 8th grader in the state. AMVETS spent the day boxing up more than 9,000 booklets students will get on September 17th, also known as Constitution Day. The idea comes from a Kentucky organization preparing 8th graders for a requirement test.
The Constitution, we talk about it, but we don't know what it is. And this is just our effort to start at a younger age.
So far, North Dakota and Tennessee are the first 2 states to participate with this educational tool. Nelson says the goal is to make this a yearly project with all 50 states. Later on Valley News Live at 10, our national investigation team looks at a special program following the worst-rated nursing homes in the country and uncovers where it's failing.
And looking at regional temperatures, seeing a lot of upper 30s out toward Minot, Winnipeg in the mid-30s right now, and that colder air is marching its way across the Canadian border, expecting to make things cold overnight. We'll break down your full forecast next.